Joe from the 4th Ward has a question about a rusty pan.
And if you've ever had a rusty pan, you know it's a pain.
Actually, I have.
Yeah, okay.
Like cast iron.
No. This is HVAC stuff.
Okay.
Tom,
all right.
His installer is recommending a big replacement. So Joe writes, my installer is ready to replace his townhouse's 5-ton unit. And it was originally installed back in 2001. And the drip pan is totally rusted out. He said to replace it, it's going to mean dismantling the furnace. So, Tom, he's wondering, is this the time to finally replace the furnace and the HVAC system at the same time?
Probably. I would say yes. If you're going to put in a new condensing unit and you got to do all this stuff, you might as well go ahead and do it. It's 2001, so not quite 20 years old, but that 20-year mark, even with my own unit, I'm having to face the reality here soon. But
you're the guy who keeps telling me every year, no.
I did it this year again, too. Anyway, and he said, okay, not yet. I said, I'll know when it's time. But right now, it would be a good thing to do. One of the problems you have with these townhomes and condos and apartments, they cram those units in these little spaces. So in most cases, you could replace a drip pan and not have to do anything. You just slide a new one in and take the old one out. Not necessarily in that order. But in this case, they cram them so tight that it is time, and you might as well just do the whole thing. If you get a decent price, good unit, good installer, then you won't have to worry another 20 years. In fact, the new units today will go 25 plus years.
You ever heard of Coleman? That's the brand he's looking at.
Coleman is a very common brand. We use it in some of our training facilities at HCC. It's not as common in the Houston area as, say, some of the others, but you'll see them all over the country. They're fine.
I can just add one thing. On behalf of all the air conditioning contractors I represent around the country, there's a tendency sometimes when you're getting one of these systems redone to start shopping it. You've had a guy in their house taking care of your system for years, and suddenly it comes time for replacement, and you just say, well, I better shop this, and you go shop and price, and what you miss is that the guy who has been there year after year after year taking care of your system is probably the best guy to put the new one in.
That's true, and if it's not, you should not be using that same company anymore. And you do find a new one. But whoever puts it in is the company you should continue to have come in and maintain the unit, do the warranty work on it, whatever the case may be. So you're making a long commitment. If you already have someone you like, stick with them. If you don't like the price, bargain with them. It's okay. You'll be surprised.
You'll be surprised, yeah.
But besides that, they're the ones you got to stick with.
Exactly. Just like you stick with us for answers to your home improvement questions, send them to us at HomeShowRadio.com. You see some of our other answer videos over here, and we appreciate if you subscribe to our channel.